Spawn. Few game series have sparked as much controversy as Rockstar's Grand Theft Auto. Famous for its game's massive worlds and open-ended gameplay, but at the same time infamous for crude humor and high level of violence, GTA has nonetheless become one of the top-tier franchises in the gaming industry. Despite the studio's meteoric rise to fame in the late 1990s, Rockstar has never stopped trying to outdo itself with bigger, better, and badder versions of its most acclaimed series. Now the Britain-based video game developer is busy gearing up for release of Grand Theft Auto V, the first full-numbered installment in the series since GTA 4 back in 2008. Coming to Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 sometime in 2013, GTA 5 will see players return to the streets of Los Santos, a fictional city based on Los Angeles that was introduced in 2004's smash hit installment, San Andreas. As the release date sometime in the second quarter approaches, let's take a few minutes and dig into all the details Rockstar has let on so far about the next Grand Theft Auto.
Sometimes I get a good feeling. Yeah.
A reformed criminal, Michael has cut a sweet deal with the FBI in order to live out the rest of his life in peace. But since he's starring in a Grand Theft Auto game, we know all that is about to get thrown out the window. Michael cares for the safety and well-being of his teenage daughters, and less so his nagging wife, Amanda. The lavish lifestyle his criminal activity has been able to afford for his family isn't enough to keep him satisfied, as his ego, temper, and bad choices begin to catch up with him in GTA 5.
Crank in this area, go through Trevor Phillips Enterprise, or they ain't going!
Unlike Michael, the nearly psychopathic Trevor hasn't seen fit to leave his life of crime in the slightest. Trevor is insane, ready to explode at any moment, whether it's taking revenge on a known enemy or snuffing out a perceived threat. Also, unlike Michael, Trevor's choices have never amounted to much, and he lives out his days in a dumpy trailer park. Franklin is a younger criminal, just trying to make his own way through the turbulent gang scene of Los Santos. Less experienced than the other two protagonists by far, he nonetheless wants to forge a path to success, as Trevor and Michael have done in their own ways before him. Doing the dirty work for a shady car dealership business, Franklin's paths are about to cross with the other two characters, and it will change his life forever. As with any Grand Theft Auto title, half the fun is driving around town and exploring in the new roster of vehicles. GTA 5 will be no exception, as the modern-day setting allows Rockstar to introduce some of the most powerful and exciting cars, planes, and boats yet. Old favorites will be returning with an updated look, such as the sleek, expensive Comet and the classic muscle car-inspired Stallion. From the trailers and other information Rockstar has released so far, we already know of over 50 cars, helicopters, airplanes, watercraft, and off-road vehicles drivable by the player in the next GTA installment. But stealing fast cars to joyride around Los Santos isn't the only thing to do in Grand Theft Auto V. The game will pack tons of content into the bustling city and its surrounding areas. From tennis and other sports mini-games to exploring much more detailed building interiors, this Los Santos was designed to be lived in. When the player isn't controlling any of the protagonists, they go about their business in the city, running errands and taking care of their problems. Of course, anyone who's played a GTA game will know that situations can get out of hand quickly.
Hey, Nico, what are you doing here?
And that's when the game's shooting mechanics come into play. While the series has always been a little underwhelming in terms of its third-person shooter segments, GTA 4 addressed many of these complaints with a cover system and improved camera. GTA 5 will take things even further, as Rockstar has promised vastly improved shooting and melee systems for a smoother action game to match the unrivaled open-world driving experience. But a third-person shooting mechanic is only as fun as the missions players get to use them on, and Grand Theft Auto V looks to deliver in that regard as well. Rockstar plans to utilize the three protagonists for more than just the storyline, as players will be able to switch among the characters for a more tactical experience. The player can guide each character into the position that he needs for the mission and flip between them at will in order to make it home in one piece.
What's up, money?
While Grand Theft Auto V is built on the same rage and euphoria underpinnings as its predecessor, as well as Red Dead Redemption and Max Payne 3, you can be sure that Rockstar has numerous upgrades and enhancements ready for this release. From a smoother, better optimized engine to graphical enhancements implemented into the dynamic shading, lighting, and texture departments, Grand Theft Auto V should be the most visually appealing game yet. All this detail will go toward making Los Santos and the surrounding regions of San Andreas the largest, most incredible GTA game world yet. Building upon Grand Theft Auto San Andreas' rural and mountainous areas, GTA V will have beaches, hills, mountains, suburbs, and even a fully accessible ocean to explore. So while the neighboring cities of San Fierro and Las Venturas won't be making an appearance this time around, Rockstar is making every effort to ensure they won't be missed. Though Grand Theft Auto has traditionally been a single-player-centric experience, this time around, Rockstar is pulling out all the stops to make the multiplayer every bit as memorable. Though the developer has been more tight-lipped about this portion of the game so far, we do know that they are expanding the social focus, possibly allowing clan-like crews to form up and do battle together online. Attempting to bring big changes to the world of online action games with an emphasis on a vibrant, dynamic open-world system, GTA V will no doubt top the play charts upon release. There are several months left before Grand Theft Auto V makes its big debut, and there are plenty of details Rockstar hasn't seen fit to let us in on just yet, as well as plenty of tweaks and changes the developers are working hard on right now. So while the game we finally get to play may be different than what we're expecting, one thing's for sure: GTA V will be the center of attention, for good or for bad, when it hits consoles this spring.